All right then, here we are, July the 15th, 2025. The YouTube monetization policy update that was to crush the hopes and dreams of any content creator that went within a mile of an AI tool for their videos. In the words of Frank Drebin from Police Squad.
Please disperse! Nothing to see here, please!
He's right, you know. All right then, this is a document we are looking at, the YouTube channel monetization policies. I will leave a link in the description for you to read it in its entirety if you want to. Here is a change at the very top. We're making a minor update to our repetitious content policy to better clarify that this includes content that is repetitive or mass-produced. We are also renaming this policy from repetitive content to inauthentic content. This type of content has always been ineligible for monetization under our existing policies, where creators are rewarded for original and authentic content. There is no change to our reuse content policy, which reviews content like commentary, clips, compilations, and reaction videos. And to give you a scope of how big this update is, if we scroll down the document a little bit, we will find a section now labeled inauthentic contents. We go down a little bit further. That's it. We're on to reuse content very quickly. The entire section that's been updated is that there, as you can see. Not much really, is it? And then when we look at how much has actually changed in the document itself, this is what it looked like on July the 14th with the headline repetitious content. And this is what it looks like on July the 15th. Can you tell any immediate differences? There are a subtle few changes in sentences and words. One that is of particular interest that we'll look at a little later, but generally speaking, a minor update, as YouTube promised. At this point, I thought it would be prudent to search for AI in the entire document, and I didn't find a single reference to it at all. Only words containing the letters A and I. Yes, I'm that sad. So in my opinion, does it sound like YouTube is coming after creators that only use AI voices? No. Does it sound like YouTube is coming after content creators who exclusively use AI in their videos? No, not really. And does this mean an end to AI slop on the YouTube platform? I'm afraid that's a no as well. The most interesting update for me was this line change to things that violate the guidelines. Similar repetitive content or mindless content with low educational value, commentary, or narratives. And why is that interesting? Well, it's because mindless content has been removed from the policy. Now, I'm not saying that contrary to everything we believed over the last week, YouTube is actually now going to encourage creators to make more quote-unquote AI slop because they've removed this word mindless from the repetitious content section. It is merely, in my opinion, the most interesting thing I observed in the minor update. The examples YouTube used for content that violates the inauthentic guideline continues to be broad and loose. As we said in an earlier video, if YouTube uses more specific language when talking about examples, that pins them into a little bit of a corner when they're trying to make decisions on this stuff. Now, if all of this has left you thinking, was that it? What was all the fuss about? Then, yes, my thoughts entirely. Now, when things started to go south at the end of last week and YouTube realized they had a bit of a PR problem on their hands, Renee Ritchie, the YouTube creator liaison, did release a short to explain what was going on. I'll link that in the description as well. They also posted this Q&A on their support page, and I'm not going to read it all. We'll just get to the important bit about AI, and the question is, will using AI in my content be a violation of inauthentic content? And this is what they said. We welcome creators using AI tools to enhance their storytelling, and channels that use AI in their content remain eligible for monetization. All channels must follow our monetization policies, which we've talked at in length now, and creators are required to disclose when their realistic content is altered or synthetic. More info on how to disclose altered or synthetic content in our help center. And I'll do that for you now. So whenever you upload a video to YouTube or edit the details of a video on your channel, there is a question here called altered content. And if you've done anything with AI that suggests a real world event happened that didn't actually happen, or a person did something that they didn't actually do, anything that could mislead the viewer, then you're supposed to answer this question truthfully. And even if you do that, YouTube says that disclosing content as altered or synthetic won't limit a video's audience or impact its eligibility to earn money. Now, admittedly, I am reacting to the policy update as quickly as I humanly could. There may be other things that come to light, and if they do, I will do another update if you want it. But plain and simple, I'm not buying the prevailing narrative over the last week that this minor change to the monetization policies is having a huge negative impact on any creator who uses AI on their videos in any way, shape or form. TLDR, there's nothing to see here. Please disperse. Absolutely. What? Oh.